guys, welcome back to another video. Today guys, I'm going to be showing you the most cinematic settings and editing skills that you will need to make your DJI Phantom or other various DJI drones footage look more cinematic and how to get the most out of your DJI drone footage. So let's get right into it. So the first thing you want to do is open up your Wi-Fi preferences once the controller's on and click yours. Mine's called Phantom 3. But yours will probably be called something different depending on what you change it to or whatever your drone is. So this might take a while to connect, but eventually, once it is connected, it might say no internet connection, but don't worry about that. It just does that for me, but even though it is connected. And you want to head over to the DJI Go app. So this is on my next page. Okay, so once that is open, you just want to go into your settings, so click the little 3 bars with the dots on them in the bottom. Now usually I shoot in auto, but if it's at like a kind of a dark or really bright time and it's not looking that good, you might want to switch to manual. Then for the camera settings, I set it at the highest resolution at 24 frames per second for the most cinematic look, or 30 frames per second if you want to get maybe a bit of slow motion with optical flow. Video format, MOV, because I edit on Mac. I set that to NTSC because I don't really know what those mean. White balance, I'd recommend setting this to custom unless you're like a really beginner. So basically just adjust that whenever you're shooting so you know what the best is. Typically I just set it to 5200 and that usually looks good. Then for style, I set it to custom. So 3 sharpness, 2 contrast, and 0 saturation. For the color profile, I recommend D-Log because that looks the most flattest, and in post, it's going to look the best. So D-Log looks the best because it's flat. Some people, like beginners that don't color grade, might want to use normal or classic, but typically I just use D-Log because it's the best for color grading. First thing you want to do is import your drone footage that you've just filmed. So I'm going to import mine right here. And then you want to go over... if you don't already have it, you want to go to LUT, which is basically a free LUT loader for Final Cut Pro. I'm not sure if they use other editing softwares as well, but basically you just click here and then LUT plugin, and that is 100% free. Or you can use LUT utility, which is the one I usually use for the purpose of this video, so it's free for you guys. I'm going to show you the LUT loader. So once you downloaded that, you want to go down into your effects panel, and then you want to scroll down until you get LUT. You want to drag that onto your clip, or you can add an adjustment layer, which is in the titles up here, but I'm just going to do this for the example. Then you want to click load custom LUT. Now I'm going to link ultimate LUT pack in the description. It's only $3 Australian, I'm pretty sure, so that's on my Selfie, so if you guys can please go buy that, it'd mean the world to me, and it's got some really nice LUTs in it, all my favourite ones. So basically I'm just going to go down to my plugins folder, which has most of my LUTs in there. As you can see, I have way too many folders with all these LUTs in them because I've made so many videos about it. So my favourite LUTs, this is basically the ultimate LUT pack, just a bit modified, and then you click teal and orange, which is my favorite, and I click load, and as you can see that's off and that's on. So that's why you film in the D-Log, I think it was the format I showed, because it gives you that really nice flat profile to start off with, and once you add color it just looks amazing. Now if you guys want to mess around with the exposure a bit, hit Command 6, and I'll bring up the effects panel. And you can also mess around with saturation. So I'm going to bring up the highlights a bit, so the sky is a bit more blue and the sun flare is a bit more saturated as well. And I'm going to head over to exposure. I'm going to add a little bit more fade, which is basically shadows. Bring down the midtones a bit so it's not too bad, and then make the highlights until the sun is white. And that is all I'll do. If you guys did enjoy this video, be sure to drop a like, share with your friends if you enjoyed, subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you guys in the next one.
So I can fuck the world for 72 hours. Goddamn, I feel amazing. Damn, I'm in the matrix. My mind is living on cloud 9, and this 9 is never on vacation.